Hello everyone, I'm Bo Kaufman of Remax Performance Realty in Winnipeg. I'm a real estate agent and I'm very happy to say that I work with both buyers and sellers. And the reason that's important is I get feedback and I get the direct feedback from the buyers so that I can tell you, the homeowner, what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're looking for. And out of that knowledge and out of that experience, I've created this video series entitled How to Avoid the 6 Mistakes That Home Sellers Make. And many of these mistakes stem from the belief that everything sells. No matter what we do, a house is going to sell. And that's not quite true. Winnipeg, certainly one of the hottest markets in the country, even our statistic is only 75% success rate. That is, 75% of listed homes sell. So 3 out of 4. Which is a great statistic. It's better than anywhere else in the country. It's a great statistic unless you're one of the other one, the fourth one that didn't sell. And the reason not every house sells can be attributed back to these 6 mistakes. So we're going to take a look at the major things that go wrong. And they are overpricing a house, trying to go it alone, trying to sell a house as is, or the other side of the coin, trying to over-improve the house and then get your money back out of it. The 5th one is always being underfoot when there's a showing. Always being around trying to be helpful, but you're not helpful because buyers don't really, in general, want to work with the homeowner. They want to be able to look through the house without interference. And the final one is inadequate marketing. Not having enough exposure, not having enough marketing in place. So we're going to take a look at these mistakes one at a time and how to avoid them and how to correct them. So here we go. And in this video, we're going to deal with mistake number 4, what I call over-improving the house or the condo. And that is putting so much improvements in that you just won't get your money back out. And here the thought process is that if a little fixing brings us more money, well then a lot of improvements must bring us a lot more money, right? It's kind of the opposite of mistake number 2, which was trying to sell as is. And you can take this too far too. If you're spending too much money on a house, you might not get it back out. And in this case, I've got a couple of golden rules. And rule number 1, if it's broken or worn out, then replace it. This goes back to video number 2 or mistake number 2, where you're trying to sell as is, which is also not a good idea. If people come in and they see big holes in the carpet, that's not a good thing. Or if your kitchen is so old that the cupboards are hanging off at angles and stuff like that, that's not a good thing. Now, I'm not saying that we cannot sell that house, but I am saying that if you replace that carpet or those cupboards, in all likelihood, you will get your money back out. Because people will automatically look at that carpet or the cupboards, as in this case, and they'll automatically do the math and say, oh, I need to do a kitchen, and a kitchen is going to cost me $10,000. Even though in reality, you can go to Home Depot and spend $4,000 and get a really nice kitchen. But when buyers look at it, they'll err on the side of caution. So a $4,000 kitchen to them is going to be a $10,000 drop in the price for your house. So if it's broken, fix it. But golden rule number 2 says, if it looks good, don't touch it. Don't replace it. If that kitchen is functional and those cupboards are maybe just a little older but they work, spending $4,000 or $5,000 on new cupboards, you may not get that money back out. Because people looking at the old kitchen would have said, well, it's functional. There's nothing wrong with it. Why would I spend an extra $5,000 just to get new cupboards? It's not money I would have spent myself. The same thing with carpet. If the carpet's decent, even if it's 5 years old, but it doesn't show a lot of wear and tear, tearing it out and spending $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on all new flooring, you might not get that money back out. Now you might come to the realization that this is not really a hard and fast rule. It's not like one statement fits all. This should be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. And for on-site suggestions, give me a call anytime. I'd love to come take a look at your house, and I'll give you some very good ideas about what should be replaced and fixed and what shouldn't be. And like I said, if your house is in need of fixing up and you don't have the money to do it, don't worry about it. We'll still show it in its best light, and we're still going to get as many offers as we can for your house. It's just that some improvements will get you more money, whereas other ones are going to be a waste of money. And you really have to look at the house on a case-by-case basis. Some people, for example, they make a career out of going out and buying old dilapidated houses and fixing them up completely. But then they'll buy a house for 50 grand, put 50 into it, and then they can ask 160, 170, and they will make money on it. But that's a really tricky kind of business to be in. You got to know what you're doing. But if you're trying to sell your house or condo, give me a call before you spend a lot of money on fixing, because it may not be necessary. So I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's been helpful and informative for you. If and when the time comes to sell your house or condo, a lot of people end up calling one or two realtors. I hope that you consider calling me for that service. I'd love to apply for the job, and I think you'll be very happy with my service, as all of my previous customers have been. How to get a hold of me? Let's take a look. I'll show you the screen with all my contact information. So that was Bo Kaufman at Remax Performance Realty at 942 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg. The phone number at the office is area code 204-255-4204, and my email is bokaufman@remax.net. Make sure you use the double F and the double N in Kaufman. An interesting website is winnipeghomefinder.com. You're going to find this video and in fact all of my videos on that website, along with the latest listings and other information as well for buyers and sellers. So simply go to the website. On the left hand side you see all the different categories, and at the bottom you see the little button called video. Click on that and all my videos are organized there for you in categories for buyers and sellers. I'm also on Twitter, LinkedIn and Facebook. Any number of ways you can get a hold of me. I do look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.